Good morning, everybody. Today we'll be talking about D3 and K2 and the importance of that combo to be in your D3. I have a lot of folks that are really concerned about osteopenia, osteoporosis, and as we may get older, we do lose quite a bit of that. And it's very alarming to get an osteopenia, an osteoporosis type of diagnose, and without really understanding why it's become that way. Now, normally as we age, we're not going to have the numbers that we had when we were 25 years old, but in order to decrease that from happening for too long, D3K2 is going to be your best option. It's the importance of the proper one is what we're looking at today. If you go to the store and just get a regular D3 and you start consuming it and you go back to the doctor in a year and they're saying, well, you still need to do some more D3. You're not, you've got osteopenia. You're on the onset of osteoporosis, and you're like, what? I take my D3 every day. What's going on? It's the way it's being delivered. A lot of time, D3 will not go into the bone. It will kind of settle into the arteries, which is alarming, because then you have other issues. So if you want to do a really good D3, do a D3K2. K2 is so on par at delivering it to the bones and not the artery. So you're not wasting your money on your D3 K2. You're not wasting money on your D3 because it has the K2. You're providing your body with something that K2 you can get from greens, but not all of us have the availability or eat greens every day. It's just not going to happen. A lot of people don't have time. They don't have the way to be able to buy greens every single day, or do they want to eat greens every single day? But it's not just a certain green. You can get K1, K2 in several different greens. K2 is better. So if you're doing it in a supplementation, please choose the K2 because D3 K2 in combination is going to deliver it to where it needs to be. You're going to get better test results. You're going to be a lot happier with the results on your visits, and they're going to be quite happy with that. And most physicians won't really know what took place for this change, but you can assure them that you've changed your diet a little bit, and that means maybe you're getting the actual K2 from the supplementation that's not in over processed foods, even though they may look like greens, they may look like they're going to be helpful to you. We don't know how long they've been processed or bagged, or what the process went through when they canned it, what's been sitting in the can. So just a good source of D3K2 supplementation would be awesome, including your best interest at heart when it comes to frozen vegetables or fresh vegetables. And that's just an additional amount of K2. You don't have to worry about being doing too much. I mean, you don't want to just do K2 and forget the greens. No, you don't want to do it that way. You want to be able to provide your body a way to manufacture these things internally that is providing you the best source of food and nutrients that your body can absorb. And that's another thing that we'll be talking about too, is the absorption. Well, what if my body doesn't absorb very well? Well, that's the thing. That's the reason why we want you to do the D3K2 and not just the D3. Because there are folks out there with certain conditions that do not allow them to absorb a lot of different nutrients that are necessary. But as far as your D3, the K2's got to be together, or you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time, and you won't get as good results from your physician's test results as you would if you were doing that. Just try it for a year or 6 months or 3 months prior to your next lab reading. You'll be able to see just how impressive that is, and that you're not, 2 steps forward and 5 steps back or whatever. You're actually doing something that is going to do what it's supposed to do. That's all I have for today. But I'll see you soon, and we'll be talking about absorption on our next video. Have a good day.